Hey, it's Mike Nichols, being Cowboy Positive Today. Hope everybody is having a great Monday. I'm going to go off of another suggestion for this one. When I was thinking of how to start it, a story came to mind. When my boy was very, very young, he got it in his mind one day that he wanted to play store. I was home that afternoon. I think I'd worked midnight or something. Anyway, I was home that afternoon, and he wanted to play store, and he said, "Daddy, you be the store man, and I'll buy stuff from you." I said, "Okay." So he went and got some toys, and he set up in the living room, set them up around, different places. I went and got behind a little old table we was going to use for a counter, and so he come in there, and he picked up, 2 or 3 or 4 things, and he come and set them on our counter there, and I asked him, I said, "Will that be all, sir?" He said, "Yes, sir, that'll be all." Well, he got he got them on the table, and I picked them up one by one. I was punching them in on the register, punching each thing in, punch them in on the register for him. Got them all rang up, and I told him that'll be $1. So he pretended to pay me $1, and I put him in a little sack for him. He grabbed the sack and he went on. Well, he come back and he said, "Okay, Daddy," he said, "I'm gonna set all this back up, and I'll be the store man, and you buy stuff from me." I said, "All right." So I went down the hall there. He got it all set up. He got behind his counter, and I walked back in there, and I picked up 3 or 4 things. I come and set them on his counter, and he said, "Will that be all, sir?" I said, "Yeah, that'd be all." And he picked them up, and he was beep, 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 beep. And I looked at that boy, and he was scanning his. The realization hit me then that the world that the younger crowd is coming up in is much different than the world I come up in. I was born in 1912, and the world that I came up in, is very different from the ones that they're coming up in, and I realize that. And all the new technology that exists today, the handheld devices and all, that's supposed to make our lives simpler, keep us more connected, which it does. Something to think about is with the handheld devices especially. Well, how while we're connected, with the world away from us with those, how disconnected does that make us, from the world that we're in, right at the moment. And we've all got cell phones, and I'm not bashing anybody with their cell phones. Everybody loves them. I got one too. It's out there in the truck. But just something to realize that while they are marketed to us to keep us connected, just realizing that it disconnects us a little bit from the here and now, or where we're at for the here and now. And that's I guess it's kind of the world we live in, or whatever. But something I said in the first video that I did was, the world is more complex, but being positive, that's not going to change whether it was yesterday, today, or a year from now. And I can add in there for this video that the concept of being courteous, regardless of all the technology we have, that's not going to change whether it's yesterday, today, or a year from now. Unless we let it change us, and that's something that everybody's got to decide for themselves. And just wanted to throw that out there. Going back to the story of my boy running the store, if he, when I put the stuff on his counter, and when he picked it up and he was scanning it, if I had got a text in, or if I'd put it up there and I would have been texting, not paying attention, doing this and that, not paying very close attention to him, I would have missed that. Something that I remember will remember for the rest of my life. A simple thing like a text, could have made me miss something that I'll remember from now on. Something to think about. But that's that was a message for this video. I wanted to hope everybody's having a great Monday. Wanted to tell everybody stay Cowboy positive. Also wanted to say regardless of all of our advances in technology, don't forget the concept of being courteous with all the people around us. Thanks for watching.